Welcome to the show. This is Two Lonely Boys in a Canoe. Trevor's got the oven going, but I'm Chris Evans, and they also call me Gravel Shits. That was my harmonica playing, and that was Trevor playing a guitar. It's that new thing they call the guitar. It's like a centaur, but a lot more strings, and not so much like a centaur at all.
It's like a half horse, half person creature, right?
It's like something you take over to your grandmother's house to show her, but then you rock out too hard and your grandma's tits are out, and then you're just like, what did I do? What have I begun? Damn. What kind of road am I on now? I got a cat in my hands, folks. Her name's Ferrari. She's full of wonderment and crazy cat nature.
I got cats in my head, don't call me a cat head. I got bats on my head, don't call me a bat head.
I need to make a new rule, man. I need to make a new rule, man. We gotta get done cooking before we start the podcast.
We're done.
Cause you running off in the middle of the beginning. Come on, man. Making us look like a bunch of amateurs. This is episode 50 something.
54.
See, this guy can't even count up to 55. Yeah. He doesn't know what's coming after this.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
It's just like tuning. I just guess and I make words up, Chris. You caught me.
He doesn't know the difference between E or G. He's been saying he does.
I've been bullshitting the whole time.
He's been lying.
Lying to the people. Lying to the people.
Welcome to the show, folks. We're glad to have you here. Trevor, what's going on, man? Here, take this bomb.
Oh, thank you. So, local immediate weather news. It's been cold and rainy. It's been in the 40s and rainy and...
It's been cold as hell outside.
But yeah, winter's finally at our doorstep, and it's nice. We state definitely needs it.
Knock, knock, knocking on winter's door. Hey, 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 yeah.
And then other news, it's going to be Chris's 32nd birthday here next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm getting old as hell. I actually had a girl at work remind me it was going to be my birthday in a couple days. I didn't think about it. And then she reminded me, and I had a cupcake, and Trevor bought me some harmonicas.
Yeah.
Hence the harmonicas.
Hell yeah. He's got a full set. I have a basic cheesy one.
I'm one of those dudes that if you show up to a bar... I got these motherfuckers ready. I got them holstered, you know? Because I'm either about to play a crazy good song on you, or I'm about to throw it at you, and you don't know what's coming.
Or you might do both.
Nah. You get one or the other.
One or the other?
You get one or the other.
Okay.
You either get it thrown at you and it kills you instantly, or else you get a great song.
And be like, this is the key of F, F, U, and just kill a guy, just get right in the skull.
James Bond themed jokes.
Let's go.
It's like, hello, Mr. Bones. It wouldn't... harmonica you to stick around, and it's like
I'm gonna put the hum and harmonica.
Damn you sound face. He's got face that sounds and sounds that face.
I'm going to play in the key of D for your death, Mr. Bond.
That's my favorite key. How'd you know? Yeah, no, I love playing the harmonica. It's something I fell out of love with a little bit since I quit drinking, but it's time to get back into it.
Yeah.
Play a little bit. I don't mind playing.
Chris could teach me some things on the harmonica.
Trevor got one. He wants to learn a little bit.
I fiddle around a little bit, but he can teach me.
He fiddle sticks.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? Look at the scribble scrabble you have written down.
All
again.
kinds of good stuff.
God damn! I tell this motherfucker to space out his words. If you guys could see, I need a visual element here to prove this point. If you can see the jimble jamble that is just smashed onto one page,
It's genius.
Can you read it quickly?
Yes.
I want you to read this fast.
Okay, so
with like pauses and stops, punctuationally.
So, all right, so we got local news. Oregon elections are coming up. So we have...
Better be able to read your own handwriting, man.
Anyways, so midterms, we got governor elections. We have Republican Christine Drazan versus short-haired, like to tell men what to do, Tina Kotek.
And Alex Scarlato slapping bitches up in the background.
Yeah. He's actually running for House of Representatives, though. So that's what he's doing.
He can house these nuts in his mama's mouth.
Yep. So yeah, he's the U.S. representative. He's from the 4th district. The other one is Val Hoyle, and
I ain't got no problem with that name. Val Hoyle sounds like a good American name.
She'd been a labor commissioner.
This is my wife, Val.
Val Hoyle.
All right.
For the U.S. Senate, we have Wyden running, and then another one we have this lady.
I do take issue with that name, Wyden. I don't like Wyden. She's wider than all outside.
It's Ron Wyden.
Yeah, I don't like
him. And then you have Perkins, who is the name of a restaurant in Minnesota.
All right, we're back in. I like Perkins.
Yeah, I like Perkins restaurant. So this lady's hopefully open for business, and just like Perkins,
she's open.
Open like these nuts.
No, what?
I'm kidding.
Damn it, Trevor.
Whatever. Don't. Hey, folks. He told a terrible joke earlier about cement and semen, and
there's nothing to prove it.
Oh, it's on the test. Of course, she's denying it now.
There's nothing to prove my bad jokes.
Oh, it's a thing.
There's no podcast you could go listen to 5 days a week. You know.
I'm going to secretly record just all your bad jokes. It'll be a compilation. It'll just
be me in the shower. And be like, so I wonder. Do you come here often to this exorcism? You know.
Like, man, what is the deal with this daylight savings time? By the way, next subject.
What's the deal with daylight saving? You don't save time. You don't save light. What's the deal?
Man, you got
a Jerry Seinfeld premise.
Yeah, you got to hand it to them. They're making a real mess of this. Yeah.
See, Trevor's bad jokes, man. They are so much more flagrant. My fouls are warranted sometimes. It's like, Chris has got to be off every once in a while. Trevor's jokes are just like good, bad, bad,
I'm like a Gatling gun of jokes.
Yeah,
like a Gatling gun.
Half the time you're not working, half the time you're on.
Put in some blanks. Put in like a potato real quick. Doesn't matter. Just
why is this thing shooting silly string?
Wait, why is it shooting cheese whiz? Like, don't worry.
I got you with the silly string.
That was good. You did get silly string.
This is what we do, folks. I make him laugh. And then he tells me he's a funny guy. And
then I make him laugh.
He tells a joke.
And
then I'm like, what the fuck was that? And that's how a podcast starts.
And then they're like, Trevor, go back to guitar. I'm like, you're a little less terrible at that. You're like, well.
Trevor's like, at least I got guitar to fall back on. And he just puts his shades on, he drinks his beer, and he plays in the corner. Yeah. Damn it, Trevor. You're more than a good guitarist.
I made a couple mistakes earlier, but that's all right, folks. So, if I move on to daylight savings time.
Is that what a woman says before she gets twins aborted?
Daylight savings time?
I made a couple mistakes earlier.
Yeah. That was good.
God damn, that came out of left field.
I mean, what do you call it when a cow gets an abortion? Decaffeinated.
Yeah, you said that one once too many times. I've heard this from you. Damn it, Trevor. Up your ante. I just made that off the top of my head. Abortion joke.
That was good. I'll make some more later. Don't worry.
Come on, man. Get with the funny.
All right, abortion jokes. All right.
Trevor's like dead babies. Okay.
I got dead baby jokes for days.
Do it.
I have more dead baby jokes than
Do it.
Ooh.
Ooh, someone's got a dead baby joke. E40's got a E40 runs an abortion clinic. Ooh. Ooh, what are you doing in here? I bet I know. I got a coat hanger for you. Ooh, it's like,
what do you mean the government's trying to shut me down? Ooh,
Alex Carlotos is gonna have to choke a bitch.
Ooh, how many dead babies take to paint a wall red? Ooh, as many as it fucking takes. Ooh,
ZZ Top in an abortion clinic ran by ZZ Top. Ooh,
getting it back. We just made up a whole funny scenario of Alex Carlotos, E40.
That's what we do.
ZZ Top and abortion clinics. The fuck is up? What's up, SNL?
What's happening, Shane M. Gillis?
What's going
Get
on?
on our level.
What's going on, Daily Show of Trevor Noah?
I've got nothing to say about that. That's fine programming with a young, fine black man. That isn't black.
What's up, Pete Davidson?
What's up, Wayne Brady? What's up, Wayne Brady? He getting offended by Chappelle Show skits? Wayne Brady makes Bryant Gumbel look like Malcolm X.
Actually, that's funny because I do have a Malcolm X quote.
Oh, dude, I love that shit. I watched a thing recently, and it was how Wayne Brady got onto the Chappelle Show years ago.
Yeah.
And it was because he got offended by that skit he had with Paul Mooney, writing that joke about how Wayne Brady makes Bryant Gumbel look like Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And then Wayne Brady got with Dave Chappelle, and they like talked about it. I don't know. It was weird. And then he decided to come on and do an episode with him. But I thought that was hilarious because Wayne Brady goes into depth talking about how, they were making a joke about me being less black than them because... And I was like, Wayne Brady, you're letting this hit you way too hard, man.
I got him.
God, that was hilarious. I got to show you that interview. You'll be like, wow.
That was funny. So the quote I have for that is... Malcolm X says, if you're not careful, the newspapers will have you hating the people who are being oppressed and loving the people who are doing the oppressing. Malcolm X.
Of course, man. You gotta love the people who are doing the oppressing. If it wasn't for them...
Shut up, Fox News and CNN.
We wouldn't have anything.
Yeah. How would we have our own opinions?
How would you be able to live if there wasn't somebody constantly watching your every move and making sure that you paid them before you paid you? How would you ever live?
That's your question. Live like a hippie commune, I guess.
Living in America.
Coast to coast.
Eye to eye.
Electric Eye.
Electric Avenue. Wait, what's that one? Oh, yeah, Electric Avenue.
Eddie Grant.
Yeah.
Electric Avenue.
I don't know if that's how it goes. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Down the dark side
Down
of town.
in the streets there are violence. Yeah.
Down in the dark side of town. We'll play that later. That's a really good song.
We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we take it higher.
Yeah.
We're gonna... Yeah, harmonicas featured in the Two Lonely Boys in a Canoe. It's a first.
Yay. But yeah, daylight savings time did happen today. We moved back an hour. It started at 2 a.m.
Fuck you, Ben Franklin.
So that was
your dumbest idea. Your dumbest fucking idea.
Apparently he made a joke about this way back in the day, and because it such a revered reputation, they took it seriously. When he was literally like, hey, I'm joking, and they're like, oh no, it's Ben Franklin though.
God damn it. That's when he realized he was like, people are stupid.
Yeah, no, he literally told, it'd be like if you told a joke about something and everyone just did
Benjamin Franklin was like, hey guys, remember the earth was flat? And they're like, it must be true.
It must be true, Ben Franklin.
It must be true.
But yeah, and, Ben Franklin. But yeah, 1784, Ben Franklin made a tongue-in-cheek joke to the Journal of Paris about moving the clocks to save more money on candles and lamp oils.
I love the South Park joke where Cartman goes back in time to go try to relearn his history
for
the report.
Yeah.
And Benjamin Franklin comes in when they're talking about the colonies or whatever, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's Benjamin Franklin. It's Franklin.
Yeah.
It's Benjamin Franklin."
I remember he beats one person to death.
Yeah, he beats the messenger boy. He's supposed to be taking him to Thomas Jefferson's house, and he goes, "I don't want to wait
I don't
for
want
our lives to be over," and he starts breaking this dude's kneecaps.
Yeah. So in 1895, New Zealand-based etymologist, was a bug expert, talked about a 2-hour shift to get more sunshine.
What do you call
to
a
go bug hunting.
pussyologist?
Gynecologist.
Nah, man. It's called motherfucking Chris Evans. Oh.
Sky wishes.
Yeah, I know.
1907, British architect William Wyatt talked moving clocks 20 minutes ahead, 4 Sundays in April, and then doing the same in September to save on electricity, fuels. 1908 was introduced in Canada and Port Arthur, Ontario. In World War I, Germany and Austria, 1916, became the first to adopt it to save fuel for war efforts. 1918, the Standard Time Act was involved with it. 1942, they made it into law, and they would continue after the war ended.
Trevor, I didn't know this was a goddamn history lesson on
the
fucking
Uniform
time.
Time Act in 1966 happened in the
This motherfucker sounds like he's giving a goddamn speech. Sounds like he's giving a goddamn speech in front of the fucking class. It's like, Trevor, here's your time for your report. And he's like, so they came to France, and then eventually it went to Germany, and then eventually, and so anyways, that's daylight savings. Put some oomph into it, sir.
All right. In 1975, U.S. subverts the regular May October DSC period. 2007, President George W. Bush signs into law
Sunday.
official daylight savings time is
Daylight savings is coming to your town.
The Sunshine Protection Act proposed making it permanent.
Oh yeah, brother, we're talking daylight savings. We're gonna save 1 hour a night, and we're going to fucking not.
Republican-led Congress, they wanted to pass it, but then the House, the representatives led by Democrats said no.
I am a real American.
They dropped the people's elbow on the daylight savings time.
Rights of every man.
Oh no! Hulk Hogan has a death match with Father Time over the fate of daylight savings
Roberts
time.
is out here and he's got daylight savings going in favor.
Father Time is doing a sneaky move over here. Hits him with a grandfather clock. How funny is that shit? Come on. Yeah, Father Time versus Hulk Hogan, dude. That's how daylight savings time, folks, is really figured out.
Terry,
this is how it really works.
Terry, you can't keep the steroids up forever. He's like, yo, I
What do you
can
mean,
though.
brother?
This is Hulkamania, brother. This is the 80s. The 80s will never die. And then the 80s died.
And then 90 and we happened. We ended the 90s.
Well, I love that. He's like, this is the 80s, brother. Cocaine and steroids are never going to die. And now you look at Hulk Hogan now and you're like, yeah.
He's deflated.
He's a big old balloon of a man.
Or as they said in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where Dee was talking about, has the silken hair of an old Chinese man and the skin of a hot dog. I love that. In other news, for the World Series for Major League Baseball, the Houston Astros just beat the Philadelphia Phillies for 4-2 games. That happened yesterday. There's your sports news, folks.
Trevor, do you give two shits about baseball?
No, I don't.
Why are you talking about baseball? I don't care about baseball. Does anybody care about baseball out there?
I can show you.
They didn't answer.
I can show you on no hands how many fucks I give about baseball.
So why is that even news, man?
Just saying.
Hey, this is the news.
Someone might care about baseball out there. This is the news. Someone might care about
baseball news. Two teams played. One won, one lost.
That's how it works.
The end.
Actually, they both caught on fire and died. That's what actually happened, Chris.
I want to see the Soccer Riot baseball game because baseball is such a boring sport that like it always blows my mind when there's soccer riots. Because soccer is even more boring than baseball.
They're both pretty boring.
I think baseball's a little bit more...
I'd say baseball's more boring. I would rather play soccer than the baseball, but I would say at least...
No. Not playing. I'm talking watching.
Ooh.
That's what I mean. Because I could definitely watch baseball easier than watching soccer.
I could watch soccer easier, but it would be rough.
Nope. No. I could never sit there and just watch a soccer match.
What about a game of cricket, though?
Maybe. Cricket's weird.
That's why...
I wouldn't know. I'd be like, what's happening? How's this guy going around the base?
Or watch a game of curling, or one of the more, or watch like
See, curling doesn't seem ridiculous. Again, I think most sports
Sweeping
can be
through.
enhanced with a little weed.
What if you're watching?
You smoke like a nice joint before any
So if
shitty
you're
sporting
watching
event.
like you're watching darts or
Yeah.
like
Bowling.
shuffleboard or yeah.
Bowling. Bowling is not a fucking very amped up sport.
I've seen bowling tournaments. The big ones are in Reno.
Yeah, in Nevada. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if you ever have to go as a parent or a guardian, adult, whatever, if you ever have to go to a kid's shitty sporting event, just get a little stoned beforehand.
Make it better.
I'm telling you, it will get you through, if anything. And then you can say that you went, you know? But don't show up all drunk. There's
Is that kind of like the abortion clinic? At least you could say you did it and don't show up a little drunk.
You could show up drunk to an abortion clinic, I think.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Why not?
your premise holds no water, sir. I object.
I object, sir.
I object.
I have to be the Mark Twain. I say in this here Union of Missouri that this law will uphold in the name of the Lord.
Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Mark Twain, Benjamin Franklin. Mark Twain, Benjamin Franklin. I have a Mark Twain quote to close it, by the way.
I do declare
I do declare
that this man here
this
is about to go down there and eat that pussy right here.
Yum, 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 yum.
How the Cookie Monster.
Oh,
eats
he's
pussy.
about to eat it like Huck Finn eating some huckleberry pie.
How the Cookie Monster eats pussy.
That's his warm up. He eats cookies to get ready to eat pussy afterwards.
No, he puts a cookie on the pussy.
Ooh.
Cookie
There
on
you
the
go.
pussy, baby.
But now they're making him eat vegetables because now he's
So now he
causing
just puts carrot in the vagina. He eats his carrot.
That's pretty funny. Cookie
Yeah,
Monster
I think
pornos.
they-
What's up?
I think they took him someplace. They took that Sesame Street character someplace.
Down
and they
south, you think?
brainwashed him. They brainwashed
North
him, man.
Korea.
They took him to a cookie correctional facility.
So they took the Cookie Monster to North Korea? That's
No,
crazy.
They took him to a correctional camp.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
where they showed him a lot of images of young boys with cookies. And he's like, no more, no more.
What was this, Epstein Island he got sent to?
No, it's like Clockwork Orange. But
Yeah.
they took him and they Clockwork Oranged him, but with cookies, you know? And now he's all about broccoli because they put broccoli as a good thing in his head.
And then they asked to just hear endless bad jokes by Fozzie the Bear, like, waka waka, just endless. No, no more.
Nope. That's my plight in life.
Yep.
Ba, ba, ba.
What do you get when you cross the Titanic and the Atlantic? Only halfway. Yep. Waka waka.
Trevor just wishes I would laugh harder at his jokes. One day I'm gonna be dead and he'd be like, laugh, damn you. Laugh. And then I'll just be not laughing. He'll be like, it's laughing. He's like, yeah, laugh now. And then he's like, stop desecrating the body.
Oh,
This motherfucker's
in that
gonna
case,
laugh.
I'm putting a bag of Swedish fish into your dead hand. As you get lowered, you will have a bag of Swedish fish
He
with you.
lets my body down. He's like, laugh, damn you. And I'm like, you're not funny.
And then I'll just, then I'll just pour Swedish fish
That
all over your body.
motherfucker talked. That motherfucker.
I'll pour Swedish fish all over your corpse. That's what's gonna happen.
You're not funny.
Yeah,
You're
just
like,
pour-
God damn it, this
I'll pour
motherfucker.
Swedish fish on you.
You're backing up a goddamn dump
Back
truck
out,
of
yeah.
Swedish fish.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
Beep, beep.
And then I'm gonna play
The hell is
Tool.
that?
And then I'm gonna play Tool in the background. Tool music's gonna be super loud.
Tool sucks, man. You know this.
No, it's great. I saw them live. They were awesome.
What did you have to say about it?
They were a great band that was together. I liked the tunes.
They were together.
They
What do you mean?
they played their music tight.
They all married.
together.
They all married each
No,
other.
they were
This is
together
a
on the
weird
same
group.
song.
They use a lot of tools on each other, if you know what I mean.
You know, those drumsticks. They
Yeah.
did things with them.
You mean the guys that sit there and play the ukulele and the fucking what
The
is it?
didgeridoo and
No.
those things?
No, it's the ukulele and the fucking hacksaw. Yeah, they're Tool, you know.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. I've heard of people
Plays
playing the
hammer.
saw.
Yeah, playing the saw, playing the
A
hammer.
hammer. You have one guy just playing a...
You got Clown from Slipknot doing percussions on the kegs in the back. I got a goddamn keg and a goddamn aluminum bat. Ah!
You have a guy just throwing nails onto the ground for sound effects.
Dude, I would love, you know what
like Blue Man Group shit.
Dude, I would love to have a guy with a fucking nail gun just hitting 2x4s with nails. And then he just turns it on fucking full auto. He's like...
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
That'd be the best thing to have at a metal show. To be like a bunch of like power tools.
Oh,
it's like saws cutting shit. Dude, why is that not a thing? Yeah, just a bunch of big drills going.
Tool metal.
This is man shit.
Tool metal.
Yeah, tool. That would be their niche. Is that they'd go out there with a bunch of drills.
You have a guy running a
saws.
have a guy running a shop vacuum at the end.
Guy running a concrete saw.
Guy with a jackhammer.
Yeah.
You have the guy running the shop vacuum.
One dude's got a steamroller going across the stage. It's like, how is the stage still up,
What
man?
is going? And they have a guy just quietly sweeping of a shop broom at the end.
Yeah, and everybody
Like,
loves that dude because it's like, somebody's got to clean up, and we're the guys that clean up.
Yeah. Good idea.
Everybody would be fucking jacked up for the guy that
like a jackhammer.
Yeah.
That was good.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Whatever.
Moving on. Anyway.
This guy.
You love me. Moving on. We could talk about... You want to talk about some cannabis? It's actually something I have on here.
Yeah, cannabis. It's great. Smoke more of it. Let it flow through your body. It's pretty cool.
It enlightens you.
Must be 21 and older. That's the law, folks. You gotta abide by that law.
You have to only smoke it in a state where it's legal recreationally. If you don't have a medical license.
For now.
We're kidding, folks. Just smoke weed. But
we'll smoke weed, but do it responsibly. You know, I'm all about people using weed responsibly right now because, man, we're getting closer to legalization. But
folks, don't fly an airplane if you're super high.
I'm just saying, don't make anybody...
Getting high is not going to get you high up in the sky and not crash and die.
Just don't give anybody an excuse to not make it a thing here.
Yeah, we're too close to the end.
We're too close to the end. But here's the whole crazy part, is let's say we do get a politician that says, all right, marijuana's decriminalized, right?
Federally.
Boom. It's decriminalized. Boom. It's legal in America.
Like one hit left on this.
Why would you give me the ash end, you piece of shit?
If you gave me the ash end, I'd be like, all right, one hit left.
Trevor's a scrounger, boy.
Moving on.
Be sitting over here like Snoop Dogg and half baked. Like, nigga, I ain't even hit this shit. Hell yeah, hold on. Motherfucker smoked the whole joint, hands you back a roach, talking like, I'll see you later, man. What the fuck just happened? That's weed. That's weed related. But yeah, no,
talk about the plants
legalization is pretty close. So everybody just be cool. You know, keep the crime down for a little while. Once it's legal again, we can get the crime back up.
You want to talk about good ways to insulate plants during the wintertime? Like some wintertime tips?
Well, just keep your doors closed and your windows closed. The only reason I have my windows slightly open is so it has some exhaust for my air conditioner. But right now, what I'm doing is not very efficient electrically. It's just keeping a temperature in the room year round, you know. So I get breaks sometimes in like the spring and in the fall, but in the winter I got to run twice the amount of electricity in there, especially like in the summertime too. So I don't know, just try to keep temperature in your room. The best way you can do that is by just sealing, you know, your doors and your walls. And, you know, I'm lucky enough to have a door that goes in between my bathroom and the main house. So I have 2 doors to stop airflow from escaping, you know. But that's just really important whenever you're keeping anything, you know. You can't leave a child out in the fucking cold. You know, you can't leave plants out in the fucking cold. Yeah, they die the same way that humans do. Lack of fucking love, man. Lack of love, brah.
Lack of love kills
all. Lack of love.
So yeah.
That's our life story. We're in a lack of love, man.
This is like the country song. Hard to love, hard to love.
Hard to love, but you don't make it easy.
Oh, everybody knows this is Nowhere. Neil Young. Nice. Speaking of music, I'm going to do my album review.
He doesn't know much, but what he does, he knows. He knows butts. He knows country butts. All right.
And
Trevor, we're talking about country butts now?
Actually, this is a country album, actually. How do you know? Literally a country
I think you sent it to me earlier in the week.
Yeah, Charlie Crockett.
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to listen to it.
I'll play some afterwards. I think you'll like it. But
so he's Charlie Daniels' long lost brother.
He's Charlie Crockett. He's a half white, half black dude, and his music is like classic country, but he also is on the line of like old soul and R&B. So he's like a cross between like Waylon Jennings and Al Green.
Cross between the North Pole and a dark soul.
Yep. Nice. Yeah. The album is The Man from Waco, like Waco, Texas, which we talked about last episode. And then the song is The Man from Waco. It's a 45-minute song. Most of the songs, pretty straight classic country. We also have some songs that are definitely soul and R&B. So he goes back and forth, and he has his background band called the Blue Drifters that plays with him. And he recorded this in Austin, Texas, and it came out September of this year.
Whoa. Yeah. Well, that's cool, Trevor. I ain't never heard of nothing like that before.
Yeah.
So well, tell them where you can find the music, folks.
YouTube, you can find it. Charlie
you can
Crockett.
YouTube it?
The Man
You
from
can
Waco.
Charlie Crockett it? That's his name?
Yeah, Charlie Crockett.
Well, damn it, Trevor. If that ain't a good hot country minute, I don't know. It's better than Mama's home fried biscuits and titties.
Ooh-wee.
Anyways.
Don't make me start on the incest jokes. Anyways.
Please do. Fire from the hip, sir. Trevor's like, well, you know how your mama comes in the room late at night and you're sitting there listening to Charlie Crockett like a normal boy, and then all of a sudden she goes, watch out, firecrackers, and she throws a stick of M80 dynamite under your bed, and then you get blown sky high out the room into the yard, and you find out that the outhouse is turned into the in-house, because now you're living in a shithole. Shithawks, bud. R.I.P. Jim Lee.
How do you perform a redneck circumcision?
I don't know. How do you perform a redneck circumcision?
You kick a guy's sister in the mouth as she's sucking his penis.
All right. Not bad. I'll give you that one.
All right, thank you.
Not bad. Out of 10, it was a good 6. It was 5 or 6.
I have some others, but I'm a little high on drunk, folks.
Excuses, good sir. Excuses. Fire from the hip when ready.
Okay.
You come up with something good and offensive. You let these people know how good and offensive it is.
All right.
Trevor's got to get up on the confidence.
That working shit, I do it all the time. I tell jokes.
He does not lack in, but when he gets on the podcast, he's afraid to shoot from the hip. Because there's people out there.
There's people. Like my guitar playing and my comedy.
Trevor, nobody is listening right now. Like, we got maybe 10 to 12 people that check us out regularly.
Yeah, we have.
So if we
got 12 subscribers now.
That's what I mean, bro.
Yeah.
So if we get, a couple hundred, maybe we could tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
But right now, fire when ready, man. Nobody is listening to us right now. They'll have to Alex Scarlatos our ass and go back in time and find out how much we've said the N-word and how much we talk about choking bitches and shit.
And yeah, doing those sort of things.
Hey, but that's not who we are on the inside.
No.
And that's the problem, is that's the picture that people want to paint on guys these days, is that you're a bad, mean man. You're a mean man that needs to be taken down a notch. And you're bad. And we're good. You're bad. And you know what? Everything's gonna be our way, because that's how the world works now.
Yes, like you had your time. Now it's our time, white straight male. It's our time. I'm just trying to live.
I'm telling you.
I'm just trying to live right now.
If you think for a moment you want the reins, be my guest, because these horses are wild, man. These horses are wild.
That's good. That was a good one. All right, so I got one.
That's what I think everybody's jumping at the bit to do. They're like, why don't we let everybody get a turn at the wheel? Please do, yo. White people have been struggling to steer this ship for a long time, but they've done a pretty good job.
Hey.
Civilization's gotten pretty far.
All of a sudden, you have the Latinos show up, and they're like, now I am the captain. And you're like, okay, here you go.
Please, next person step up.
Right.
Take the reins.
Jose,
I want to sit in the back.
take over. I'm going to sit in the back and drink margaritas.
Yes.
And I'm going to eat pretzels. And I'm going to enjoy myself.
I'm going to talk to your sister.
I'm going to talk to your sister.
Consuela has the big chachis.
Ooh, chachi wachis. And then I'm gonna like serenade her with Spanish guitar, and then I'm gonna eat out her tamale later.
Just take a back seat, man. Chill the fuck out.
Learn
how to say hello and goodbye.
Yes.
Those type of things.
By the way, guys, calm down about Trump, for God's sakes.
No. Keep breaking into politicians' houses and attacking their fucking loved ones. Let's start murdering children.
Hey,
let's not
raid
stop
the White
there.
House again.
No.
Let's come back.
Let's not raid the White House again. Let's take it to the cartel level. Let's go find their children. Let's go fucking murder their children. What the fuck are you doing breaking into a person's house and beating up their husband?
That's crazy.
That is insane. And they're like, yeah, well, the dude did have a lot of mental health disorders. And it's like, motherfucker, that's fine. But how many people out there that support this dude probably have mental health disorders?
Yeah, and you have extremist groups on the right, such as
they
the
tried
Proud Boys
to
on the left too,
kidnap the fucking mayor of Michigan or whatever. You remember that? Or the governor?
Yeah.
The fucking governor of Michigan. There was a plot. Like 30 white guys that were getting together after working at the sawmill, working at the coal mine, and they're like, "This damn bitch, she's the cause of all of our problems.
We're gonna settle this
We're
problem.
gonna kidnap her, bring her to Bill's house, okay? and then once we've got her, we'll make our demands." What demands are you making?
Also, we're gonna play Ted Nugent really loud to drown down her screams.
You guys ever heard that?
Baby.
Stranglehold. That's my best Ted Nugent song.
And then we're gonna play the best of WWF from the '80s. We have WWF and Ted Nugent just blasting.
Guys, I have the SummerSlam highlights from 1995 to 99.
Oh,
this
shit.
is gonna be a
good
good
night. This is gonna be a good
We got this kidnapped,
Oh.
bitch. All right. So
they're all drinking Mountain Dew too, by the way.
No.
You don't think they're drinking Mountain Dew?
Shasta.
Ooh,
cheap soda.
Okay.
Dr. Shasta and Mount Shasta.
Mount Shasta.
They go to the dollar store just like the rest of us.
And they're drinking the cheapest of whiskeys, like Black Velvet. Just nasty,
they got some real
shit.
hard. It's called Wild Bird. And it ain't even like a specific bird. It's not a turkey or nothing. It's just Wild Bird.
Wild Bird.
I got Trevor cracking up over here, man. He's like an egg. He's all over the place.
We're just flapping around.
Wild fowl. Free fowl.
Free bird.
Sing it. Sing Free Bird.
Oh, Free Bird is played at least 6 times in a row, too, at this place.
There's got to be a fucking whiskey company out there that is going to make a whiskey called Free Bird.
They're just Wild Bird.
Wild Bird. Free feathers. Trevor is loving this podcast. He's all in, folks. Call in right now. 541-672-7723. It's our number officially. Just call that number constantly.
Call it the plastered platypus.
You imagine
that'd be a name, or the lucid penguin, just some sort of crazy bird name. That was good. Fuck you.
Trevor, why are you trying to always add more seasoning? This has been perfectly peppered. Okay. And you're trying to sit here and add more pepper.
It needs lemon pepper, goddammit.
No, man. You're fucking adding vinegar to a fucking forest fire. He's like, I'm helping. I'm trying
to make it smell good.
There's nothing. You're doing nothing.
All right, fine. I know when I'm not wanted. It's all right.
Trevor, you're wanted. You're just wanted at the right time. You got to find when that time is and strike like lightning. Like lightning, man.
All right, I got a joke. So these 3 guys are traveling. They've been traveling for a long time on the road, and they come across this fruit orchard. The farmer happens to be around, but they go out and they steal some fruit, and then they hear the sound of a shotgun. The farmer says, "All right, if you don't want me to shoot you, you take the amount of fruit and the top of fruit and you shove up your ass real quick." First guy's like, "Oh man,
I'll take the grapes."
He ate 7 grapes, so gets it plopped up. Little uncomfortable, but not the end of the world. Second guy, he ate 2 apples. A lot harder, but he managed to do it. The third guy is just screaming and crying. And
he's a
banging his
watermelon
fist,
salesman.
and he's banging his fists on the ground. And the farmer says, "What's his problem?" The other 2 guys says, "He ate a pineapple."
Yeah.
There you go.
I heard.
How was
Once
that though?
upon a time.
How was that though?
It was all right, man. I'm sorry, Trevor.
You're feeling sassy tonight.
No, not at all. But what I am saying is that sometimes you're on it. Right now, you're just not on it, man. It's okay.
Sorry, bro.
Trevor, you just gotta have a moment.
I know.
You're doing great laughing at my jokes.
Sorry, folks. A little off tonight, apparently.
You're not off, man. God damn it. Why are you getting down on yourself, boy?
Whatever. Oh, I could talk about, actually, let's do a movie review as soon as you get back.
Hell yeah.
And then I want to talk about new guitar stuff. So anyways, as Chris does stuff over in the sink, I got some new guitar gear yesterday. I went to Guitar Center with my friend Michael, and it's the only time I'm excited shopping ever. I found a rain stick, pretty sweet. I wanted to steal it. It was too bad I didn't do it.
Wait,
I also got.
steal something from a store as an adult?
I wanted to. I wanted that
God
rain
damn
stick.
you, Trevor.
Wanted the rain stick. But anyways, I got myself a guitar amp, and it's a Super Overdrive, and that thing is sweet. It's really good if you're playing like fast surf or country. Like it's that twang sound, but it's like twang on crack. It's pretty awesome.
Twang and crack.
So yeah.
Or
Or in that case, math. Or it's kind of like Psychobilly, I guess. Pretty cool. Like Reverend Horton Heat has a really good sound. Or Dick Dale. And then I got some new strings, some new picks, and I got a cheap harmonica. Yeah, Chris harmonicas. And Michael got a pair of drumsticks. And he got this really cool like Brazilian shaker thing. It's like a weaved basket with beans inside, and it makes a cool shake noise. They use it in like capoeira traditional traditions. So yeah.
Okay. Well, good for you guys. I'm glad that you had a good time, and thank you very much for the birthday harmonicas. They will come in handy, I guarantee it.
All right.
Yeah.
Am I excited about my pedal?
Yeah.
So you want to talk about your movie review?
Yeah. I yield my time to you, sir. Talk about D&D. Boom. Bringing up another topic, because he forgot to talk about D&D the other day, and he was trying to bring it up, but he kept forgetting.
Thank
So I yield my time to Trevor.
All right. So we played Dungeons & Dragons last Wednesday, and we had finished defeating the witch, and we killed all the slave owners. We freed the
I put a
slaves.
spell on you, and now Hocus Pocus 2 is a movie.
Hocus Pocus, the band is good though.
What's? Oh yeah, yeah.
Focus by Hocus Pocus, folks. That's
Hocus
some like
Pocus and Meshuggah.
that's like Meshuggah of the 1970s. Like imagine, folks, if like you had a.
I had a.
If you had like if you had Jethro Tull, but then all of a sudden Meshuggah got shoved into Jethro Tull. It's like,
Yeah,
what is
I had a
going
bunch
on
of
right now?
Meshuggah actually show up at my job the other day and a bunch of CDs, and I was
I
like,
love that.
all right, man, we're gonna hold on to
Do
these.
you like Meshuggah?
Yeah.
I didn't know you like Meshuggah. I love that band.
Well, the problem is they don't let us play hard music at the job. You can only listen to like alternative or classic rock, pretty much. Like that's as ridiculous
We'll play
as.
some
And you're not
Meshuggah
even supposed
later.
to listen to those. You're supposed to listen to one station, and that's like some pop station.
I'd be getting in trouble all
So,
the time.
well, that's why I kind of fight him on that one. But
Meshuggah's awesome.
every once in a while, we can put on some death metal. It's pretty
Bleed.
nice.
My favorite one by them is Bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jobs allow people
Steve
to
Jobs.
play anytime music. Anyway, back to D&D. This guy's trying to distract me. So we killed all the bad guys and the slavers. freed everyone. We went back, and then my character immediately went to the local tavern. And after we sold everything, I played a benefit concert for all the orphans. And
Everybody gather
flute.
round.
Yeah.
I'm about to blow your brain pussies out with my fucking crazy
I was doing some
mystical,
flute.
magical fluting.
I was doing some Ian Anderson shit. I was just playing all kinds of
What do
magic
you
shit.
mean? Stonehenge is 4 or 5 men tall. This is 3 feet tall.
18 inches.
Maybe the problem was that Stonehenge was about to be trampled by dwarfs.
When it lowered down, that's the funniest shit ever.
And who were they? The mystical druids. And nobody knows.
Back to the talent show, folks. So we
Back
raised.
to the flute playing show.
So I rolled a couple 20s, so I was doing good. We were raising all kinds of gold and silver. People were getting drunk at the tavern, and the other characters were getting information from different people about where to go for our next island. And then one of the characters read some poetry, and I had my parrot. She was my hype girl, and she would just squawk and get everyone all wild up. And then we gathered material to go on our next mission to probably fight giants in the hills above the coastal town. Beautiful.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. D&D. All right. So you're gathering elements and things to go fight with?
Yeah, there's also an issue apparently of giants running through the villages just above in the hills just above the coast. There's a bunch of small villages of people, and these giants are roaming through.
Just make sure there's no guys
shit.
with dead bodies running around those villages, and these dead bodies are chopping up other pieces of wood and creating some sort of fake fantasy gay camp where these guys will hang out and stalk crazy women in their backyard. Swiss Army Man. What the fuck was that? That movie was
Worst
so
movie
weird.
ever. I was like,
strange.
is that where he's going
Daniel
with it?
Radcliffe and that other dude. What was that?
That was awful. I like Danny Radcliffe too, but guys, too indie. Calm the fuck down.
You were trying to make a love story between two dudes, right?
One was dead.
It took a weird
One of them
turn
was dead.
because one of them was dead.
At the beginning, he was dead.
And no, he's still dead.
He's dead the whole movie.
Dead the
folks.
entire movie.
Whole time.
And in this dude's psycho mind, he dragged a dead body to the backyard of a girl he was stalking.
From the public bus.
From the bus.
Yeah.
Trevor, stop riding the bus.
I don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
Trevor, don't come up to me one day and be like, I have this whole thing with a girl on the bus. And I'll be like, yeah, what's her name? Wendy. I have no clue.
Name is Phyllis. Like, what? Phyllis.
They call her Sacrete. Sacrete. And it's like, yeah, it's a real good treat. And it's this woman's name. It's like, what?
Hey, what?
They call her Hardtack. It's like, your girlfriend a Civil War snack?
Hey, you know the Texas Chainsaw asked her guy Ed Gein what was his favorite dessert to make?
No, I've actually never met him. No, I have heard of him though. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yes, I've heard.
So what was his favorite dessert to make?
Tapioca pudding?
Lady's fingers.
Oh.
Lady fingers.
Yeah.
It's a dessert.
Well, that's a real thinker there, Trevor. You know, they said that Ted Bundy also enjoyed some sort of soup.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of soup was that, Chris?
I don't know.
Hey, what does Jeffrey Dahmer do when he's finished eating his vegetables?
He scratches his balls.
He throws the wheelchairs and burns the mattresses.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's a joke. I'll give it to you.
Anyways.
Trevor, move on.
We're dealing with giants.
Every joke is a fucking opportunity, but every opportunity missed is another opportunity.
Anyways.
Go with the flow. Don't focus on the past. The past is prior. Tomorrow's where you live.
Thank you for the motivational speech. I appreciate that.
You're a real American. You fight for the rights of every man.
I'm a real American. That's funny.
You're living in America, all right?
Coast to
Eye
coast.
to eye.
So how about your
Land
movie
of the
review?
free, home of the Braves.
How about your
And
movie
apparently
review, Chris?
the Houston is Rockets or whatever
Astros.
they won the MLB series.
I already said that earlier.
Woohoo!
Stealing my shit now. Stealing my material. So what's your fucking movie review, Chris?
I didn't watch a movie. I watched some Law and Order.
All right, talk about Law and Order.
So I'm on season 22. I'm almost done with Law and Order SVU. It has been about a month of watching this show. I love it to death. It's a fun show to watch. There's just a lot of it. Season 22 is about Benson and Ice-T and Rollins. They're all still hanging out together. Rollins hasn't quite got off the show yet. That's an upcoming season. Creasy's the main ADA now. They had a weird episode. What was it? And see, this is the hard part, is because all the episodes start to run together. It's all a bunch of rapes, and it's all a bunch of girls doing the same story. I don't know. I felt drugged, and then I don't know what happened, and I woke up and it hurt down there. And they're like, well, it's very common for rape victims to black out or not remember certain things. And then it's like, but I did remember this. And it's like, all right, we've got a small clue, but that's enough to run with. And then, I don't know, season 22 and season 21 just kind of feel like continuations of the story. The writing has kind of gotten sloppy at this point in the series, and it's because they've been on for 20-something seasons. You know, it's hard to continue to write new stories. But the premise is just basically around Sergeant Benson and her family. She's got her son, Noah.
Not Sergeant Pepper and his Lonely Hearts Club?
Or no, she's not sergeant anymore. She's captain.
Oh,
she got
Sergeant
promotion.
Pepper. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really hard to describe the later seasons of it, because if I was gonna describe Law and Order, I'd be like,
Season
they are cops.
22?
Yes.
Okay.
So if I was gonna describe Law and Order, the show, it'd be like, they're cops, but they also do every different kind of crime. They do sex trafficking, they do terrorism, they do kidnapping, they do fucking explosives and C4. Like they're just all around cops, but they're in the special victim thing. I don't know, but these people do more undercover work than any fucking cops I've ever seen. It's like every couple episodes they gotta go undercover. It's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going undercover. I'm gonna dress up, and they give him a whole backstory. It's like, all right, your name's James Bond. You're a secret agent.
You like martinis shaken, not stirred.
Exactly.
You have a guy, this weird old English guy named Q, that gives you weird tools. You end up making out with weird hot bitches randomly.
And it's not far off, because then you have Ice-T. As good of an actor as he is, he's not a great actor. You have as good of an actor as he can be.
He's a musician.
He's more of a musician than anything.
Yeah.
But he gets out there and he's like, yeah, they call me Papi Chulo, and I've been on the block for 30 years, man. He's like, how come I've never heard of you, Papi Chulo? And he's like, because I keep it low down, nobody knows. And it's like, okay, you seem cool, Holmes, but I'm not going to trust you until I find out you're not a cop. And then he goes, well, I'll show you something illegal, and then that'll show you I'm not a cop. And he's like, whoa, you do illegal things too? All right, you're in, Poppy. It's like, that's as easy as it is to get to the highest crime family in America. Is to do a small crime in front of them with a weird name and talk about how you've been under the radar for years.
Watch me jaywalk across the street, motherfucker. He's like, I'm going to go across and not use a crosswalk.
See those cops over there?
I'm
going to walk over to them and say something real suspicious like, hey cops, don't choke on your donuts. He walks away. Who is this guy? It's Papi Chulo, man. He's been under the radar for years.
Hey cops, the earth is actually flat. Ha ha ha. Then leave real quick.
But they always go undercover, and it's always some terrible thing, or they get taken hostage. That's another thing. These cops get taken hostage more than anybody. And they constantly have IAB up their ass, which is Internal Bureau of Investigation.
These are cowboying it up.
Yeah, exactly.
They're cowboying it
up too much. So the cops that patrol the cops got to come in and cop the cops that cop the cops.
Oh,
You know?
you're kind of like the bullies, the
that
bully
bully
boys.
Yes.
Get my flow back.
There you go.
Get it back.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go. But
I come late sometimes.
Law and Order SVU is one of the funniest fucking shows. You just got to get stoned and watch 5 episodes. I guarantee out of those 5 episodes, you'll find 1 or 2 that you're just like, what the fuck is happening in this show right now? Because the ones that are serious are very serious, and they do hit you, hard, I guess. But other than that, I mean, it's got a lot of funny episodes to it. It's got a lot of humor. For a cop show, some of the funnier shit. Anyhow. All right. What else you got? We burnt through this podcast.
Yeah, we did. We got through a lot of subjects.
So where are we at in your scribbles?
We're at the end, talking about how it's the season for big gals to help keep us warm in these wet, cold months.
Yeah, I love big girls. Big girls are fun until, you try to move them around in the bedroom. That's the only downside to big women. And don't get it twisted, ladies. Big girls are much appreciated over at the Two Lonely Boys in a Canoe podcast. But damn it, sometimes after a long day, heavy lifting isn't in your fucking to-do pile. So I think, especially in the bedroom, if you're a bigger person, that's where you have to be a little bit more acrobatic.
Yep. You gotta make sure you stretch before and after. Stretching is important.
Personally prefer the shower.
Ooh.
The reason why I like shower fucking is because you're both wet. There's soap involved. It gets a little slippery. And I sweat a lot. So during sex, I have to have something to towel off with, a shirt or something.
I'd be afraid if I had to, because I've been in girls there's in the shower while fucking they're smaller than me. But if I was with a really big gal, it'd be a problem if I have 300 pounds just slip on me real quick in the shower.
No, and see, that's where you have to obviously keep your shower clean and have a mat down so you both are safe.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, shower fucking is the thing when you're a fat guy, because you can sweat all you want. And it's just cool running water on you. And it cools you down as you're pumping. Because, dude, I've had girls under me just been sitting there pounding away. She's having a good time. I'm having a good time. But I'm dripping sweat into her eyes. And if you've ever just had salty sweat dripping your eye out of nowhere, it's not fun.
Yes, but not while fucking.
You've never dripped onto a chick?
Sweat? No.
No?
No.
Damn. I run hot, man.
I don't run as hot as you.
I run very warm.
It's hot-blooded, can't you see?
Got a fever of 100 degrees.
All right, so that's all of our things.
That's the things that Trevor has written down, folks. And on that note, we leave you with this article.
Real quick announcement. We did have episodes 52 and 53 uploaded. So check them out. And one of them is our Halloween special. So there you go.
Yeah, shout out Halloween special. Trevor, this has been a really great episode, man.
It's been funny.
It's been as good as it's getting, bro. But we only got to go higher, man. He's only gonna James Taylor it right now, man. He's gonna.
I wish I had a little holder to hold the harmonica.
You gotta get the neck holster for your harmonica.
What's up, Tom Petty? What's up, Bob Dole?
Bob Skaggs.
Bob Dole, I'm kidding. Bob Dylan.
All right.
Play something bluesy.
Folks, check us out on YouTube, Two Lonely Boys in a Canoe. We got up to 50 some odd episodes uploaded, so 53. Go back into the catalog if you haven't seen them all. If I had to make a suggestion, Latino Gazebo. That's one I still love the name from.
Or the pirate episodes.
Pirate episode was also good. So just check out some of the other episodes maybe you haven't seen yet. And if you have the time, leave us a like, subscribe, all that good shit. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Later.